Hello, welcome to our online art lesson. Today we are going to be learning about the famous artist George Rodrigue. George Rodrigue was born and raised in Cajun Country, Louisiana. George Rodrigue was born in 1944 and recently passed away in 2013. In his paintings, George Rodrigue painted his heritage, the people, places, and traditions of where he was from. In the 1990s, Rodrigue began to create his Blue Dog series based on the French Cajun legend Loup Garou, meaning werewolf. George Rodrigue painted many different variations of Blue Dog. His work is so well known and commonly seen in Louisiana, I even have this photo I took of his Blue Dog sculpture while I was there this last October. In 2009, Rodrigue founded the George Rodrigue Foundation of the Arts, where he advocated for the importance of art in schools. Programs included art supplies, scholarships, and art integration programs for students in Louisiana schools. George Rodrigue is and will always be a Louisiana legend. Today we are going to learn how to replicate one of his Blue Dog paintings. So to create our replica of Blue Dog, you're really just going to need 2 or 3 things. The first 2 things you're definitely going to need is a sheet of paper and something to draw with. I'm using a Sharpie. You could use a pencil, crayon, marker, whatever you happen to have. And then as an option, you're going to need something to color with. I'm using my set of watercolor paints, but if you don't have watercolors or would prefer to use something else, you're more than welcome to do that. So to start drawing our Blue Dog, we're going to start with the eyes. So Blue Dog has round eyes, like this, that stare right at you. So we're going to add 2 little dots in between. And now we're going to do the edges of the eye. So Blue Dog has these eyes that kind of go up at one corner and down at the other. So we're going to do 2 little triangles, one that goes up and one that goes down. And then we're going to color in those triangles. This is like the edge of his eye. So then around the eye, we're just going to do a few more details. So he sort of has these little eyelids that come up on top of his eye. So we're going to add some little eyelids, kind of like where your eye crease is. And then we're going to add some eyebrows right on top. So we have our eyes, our eye, I don't know what that's called, the eye crease, and then some eyebrows. Now we're going to draw the nose. So we're going to start a little bit above each eyebrow and do 2 kind of curved lines that go down like this. And then we're just going to kind of make those rounded at the edge. So now we're going to add his nose. Blue Dog has a sort of rectangle nose, the little detail right on top, and then a little mouth down below. So far we have our eyes, our eye crease, our eyebrows, our nose. We're going to give him some little fur right up top. And now we're going to add in the rest of the head. So Blue Dog definitely has an oval shaped head. So we're just going to create an oval all around the head shape. And then we're just going to add a few more details onto the face. So he has these sort of details right underneath his cheeks, just like this. And then we're going to add the ears that sit up top. So he has some sort of fluffy ears that are pretty large. So we're going to give him those large fluffy ears by just creating these sort of wavy lines. And then we're going to add some detail inside the ear. And then we're just going to add a few more fluffies around the side of the face. So far we have Blue Dog's head, and now we're going to create his body. So right here, sort of even where this cheek ends, I'm going to do a line that goes almost down, and then we're going to add his little foot down here. I'm going to go up. So starting over here, I'm going to go out a little bit. And then his foot down here, up, and create the bottom of the body. So now we have the front of his body. Now we just need to add the back legs. So we're going to sort of give him a little haunch right here, and then a leg over here, and then our leg right here. And here is our finished Blue Dog design. So from here, all you really need to do is add color. If you look at a bunch of different blue dogs, they're pretty much all blue. So I'm going to go in and fill in my dog with blue, and then I'm going to add a super brightly colored background. And so I'm going to speed it all up so you can see how I paint mine in, and then we can go ahead and get started. And there we go. There is our finished blue dog. So whenever I finished my blue dog drawing, I went in with a lighter color blue and filled in all of the spaces. And then I went in with a darker blue to add some value. I added that darker blue to like the inside of the ears, the little cheek designs, the nose, and I also added some right underneath the head. That sort of gives it a shadow. And then I went in with my background and added a really bright pink or magenta color with some purple spots on top to give it a little bit of pop. So here's my finished blue dog drawing. I would love to see your finished blue dog. So make sure you take a picture of what you create and email it to me. I'll put my email down below. And happy creating. I'll see you next time.